Yeah, we're recording now. So, would you like to introduce yourself? Just talk a little bit about what you do.
Yeah, so I'm Heikedine Gunther and I'm born in Germany, close to Kassel, and I'm living since 10 years in Switzerland, in Basel, and in the center of Switzerland, close to Lucerne, here in the mountains.
Um,
And my leitmotif is the core. And the core is a symbol of all the potential in us or around us. It's also the theme is microcosmos, macrocosmos. I'm inspired of the nature and of course also different other things, but mostly microcosmos, macrocosmos.
mm, interesting.
Yes, and I think the core is a longing of our essential. It means uh, it's really something in ourself, it's
Mm,
something inside. And 2004, I had a imagination after Sigge Jung. Sigge Jung, he was a psy- psychological, I don't know the word, but in Zurich. And we went to my inner potential or my inner core. And
mhm,
I saw it, and since there, I start just to paint abstract. Before, I paint more figurative. I studied with Werner Büttner in Germany, in Hamburg, with Franz Erhard Walter, and also with Kippenberger. And when I was young,
mm,
12 or something like this, I had my first connection with art with Joseph Beuys. So because my grandfather, he gave him some stones for some object projects, the 7,000 planning the 7,000 oaks in Kassel for the documentary. And so I had the private chance to meet him. And so, yeah, and so everything starts more and more with art.
yeah. So, for people listening, Joseph Boltz, could you explain who he is?
Two?
The fellow, was it Joseph Boltz? You said Joseph.
Yeah, Joseph Beuys, yes.
So for the listeners, could you explain who he is?
Who years?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, I don't understand now. Years? What does it? Years?
So what does he do? What does he do?
So sorry. Yeah, it was a project to help him or the team to plant this 7,000 oaks in Kassel for the documentary.
But who is he? Who is Joseph Yiltz? Who is he? What does he do? Because I don't understand.
You don't know Joseph Beuys? No.
Yeah, but can you explain to the people who he is, the people that are listening? Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's difficult. Yeah. Okay. Joseph Beuys. He's uh, or he was a German artist from Düsseldorf, and he gave a completely new aspect in our mind of art. He made with felt, with fat, and also the perspective of art he changed. So it was, yeah, and it's an artist after the Second War. He starts when he came back from the Second War. He starts in Düsseldorf, and I think he influenced the German art world very much. Yeah.
Mm, mm, thanks for that. Thank you. So, how have you been dealing with this current situation with the global pandemic and the lockdown?
Oh yeah. I think it's. How can I say? It was. I couldn't believe. I mean, we have not in a mention what's going on the first. You think, oh, it's a panic, or you cannot believe what's really going on, and then you ignore it or something like this, and then you see, oh my God, what's going on now? People are dying. It's not a joke anymore. And so I was in the beginning of March on the TEFAF in Maastricht. So that's a big art fair. And I got there also, and I said, why they cancel not this art fair? But they didn't. And so, and then also I got there the infection of the coronavirus. And I came back here to my home,
Mm,
and I was 5 days so ill. I
mm,
had pain you cannot believe, and
mm,
I had headaches, and and the hospitals they said no, you cannot come only if you have really brief problems, and so I didn't. So I was here 5 days ill, and that was it. And and also my children, I have three children.
mm,
They are living outside in Italy, in London, and in United States, and all they come back, and we are since there like a happy family here.
mm,
So, and we have here a house on the countryside up in
mm,
the mountains, and we are
mm,
not anymore in Basel,
mm.
and here we are separate. um, and yeah, everybody has this already, and so we can stay here. We are working in the garden together, we are playing cards in the evening. My studio is 300 meters far away, so I'm very
Yeah.
very lucky with that. And so I can really concentrate working, and I
Mm,
don't have to work to look in the past what's going on there, and I
yeah.
don't have to look in the future and to get to
Yeah.
be great. I have to be just to breathe and to be here in this moment, and
Yeah. Yeah.
always to try to make the best of the day, so it's,
Yeah.
I mean, what can we do? Nothing.
Mm,
And on the
mm,
end, everybody can be happy, and thankful for how we can stay, I mean, there are some thousands of other people there in a very disastrous situation. I mean, yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
If you are homeless in New York,
Of course.
it's, it's a nightmare. Or somewhere, I don't know, in Mexico City, in a favela, you are lost, you
Mm,
know. So, I mean, really, we have to think about it. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think maybe it's also uh, um, a detox cure for everybody. You know, it's
Yeah.
a kind
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
detox,
Yeah.
and
Yeah. Mm,
the nature will regeneration,
mm,
and yeah, I don't know. It's hard, especially as an artist, or also for galleries. How will be the future? I mean, if you cannot go, if you don't, if you need the social distance, so no parties, no fairs anymore, and no traveling. So the next months or maybe 2 years, just to focus on your country. Of course, you can do maybe an exhibition at home, huh? Or you can just visit somebody in a gallery. But the life, like in the past or whatever, there will be not coming back so fast. I mean,
yeah.
this we have to think about it to new ideas,
Yeah.
new ways, new situation,
Mm,
how we can show our, especially as artists, our works. Yeah,
definitely. I
and
bel Yeah. So no. After you.
yeah, and I think also it's this situation or this time is like in the 1920, we had
Mm,
the recession
yeah.
and the depressions,
Yeah. Yeah.
and you are looking and you want the excess, you want wild parties because you want to feel yourself,
Of
to
course.
be
Yeah.
free,
Mm,
and I think this is coming, and I think it's also a new period of art. People have to think about it. What can we do if you are an artist and you don't have nothing anymore to make, or painting or material, or you have a big studio and 30 employees and nobody is coming, yeah, so
mm,
you have to think about it as a creative person. What can I do? Yeah,
mm,
how can I make uh, art with toilet paper, or how can I do with, so something completely in a different way.
mm.
So yeah.
Yeah. It's funny.
And
It's
we have
just
to find new ways. We have to find new ways.
definitely. It's funny you mentioned the toilet paper because I spoke with a performance artist and a model,
Yeah,
and she makes clothes. She made an outfit out of toilet paper,
yeah,
and she was featured in a newspaper in Belgium. So it was quite interesting. You mentioned the toilet paper. It just reminded me of
yeah.
the
Because
fact.
it's a phenomenon really in Germany or in Switzerland that
Mm,
people are just buying toilet paper. So yeah, of course you have to put your yeah, you have to clean something or to
yeah,
put away,
yeah,
and that's so strong in the focus. So that
yeah.
it means that everybody is looking for toilet paper.
It's hilarious. It's like a comedy
Yeah,
almost. I know it's not funny, but you can't help but it's not funny, but it is funny at the same time. People are scrambling around for toilet paper.
yeah, yeah.
It's
I think maybe really to just to take 10 toilet paper rolls and to create something. Yeah.
yeah,
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 I don't know if you know Johan Eaton. Eaton he was also in a Bauhaus,
yeah,
and
yeah.
he was in a Bauhaus group, and he made this Eaton Farbtheorie, and he
Okay.
was also a professor on the university, or for art university, I think in Bern, and the first 3 months he said to his students, you go now on the street, you are looking for some material, you're completely, what everything is in your mind about art, you forget now.
Mm,
Start again and make a new mind of that.
mm,
And I
mm.
think this is a chance. All crises are chances, or how you say.
Yeah. It creates every
Yeah,
crisis.
craze. Every craze is also a chance.
Yeah, definitely, 110%,
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah,
yeah,
crisis there's a history of crisis giving birth to different forms of creativity,
yeah,
and different art movements.
yeah. I think so.
Yeah, so this is another opportunity for a new art movement now. So
Yeah, absolutely. And if your paintings and if you don't have any money more for oil painting in or colors in blue,
yeah,
take red. Or if you
yeah,
don't have red anymore, take black. Why not?
yeah,
You
yeah,
know, make a best of it. So,
110%,
huh?
definitely. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm,
yeah,
mm.
yeah. And this is also a point about the corona virus time is what I learned, not to be so perfect, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
So normally in my normal life, everything has to be on time,
mm,
timetable, and
mm,
everything has to be like this and this and this, and I was so strong in the form. Yeah, now my children are here and they are cooking. Normally I'm cooking, and of course my soup is tasting in a different way than their
yeah,
soup. And
yeah,
first I said, no, you have to make it like this, and then I said, no, calm down. if
yeah,
if you want to stay here in peace as a group, you have to accept that everybody is in a different thing, and also
mm,
makes everything also in a different way,
mm,
and to come down to relax,
yeah,
to everything has to be in this moment, not perfectly,
yeah, yeah.
whatever it means to be perfect,
Mm-hmm,
what means perfect.
mm,
On the end, nothing is really perfect.
mm,
It's subjective.
yeah.
So yeah,
I think that's the beauty of art is imperfection. The
yeah,
beauty of creativity is imperfection, and
yeah,
that's the beauty of human beings. We're imperfect.
yeah,
So, yeah.
yeah. So and also, but really, a present is time.
Mm,
Time is a energy,
yeah,
like money,
yeah,
and also love,
yeah,
and they are this energy flow of love. I think is the strongest,
mm,
and time also. It's very, and I think money. Of course, we need this energy to live. Uh,
yeah,
it has to be not the tops, the,
yeah.
the elixir of everything,
Mm,
So, uh, stay here. We can collect here in the forest some berries or some. Now it's the wild garlic in the forest, and you
oh,
can
cool.
do to match them with parmigiano, and you can make some pesto with that. I mean,
Nice.
then you feel also the earth and the
Yeah.
nature, and we are a part of a nature.
Mm, yeah.
Yeah, or we are.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Ask me something else.
Yeah, but I have a cat. I have a pet cat, and she's trying to get into my room right now.
Hmm?
I have a cat that's trying to get into my room, so I
Ah,
got
okay, okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So what projects are you working on at the moment now? Like,
Oh
what are you
yeah,
working on?
yeah. Good question. So now I'm very concentrate working. I'm not lazy. I wake up in the morning, go not I don't look films until midnight or something. I just read, go in the studio in the morning, work. Because I'm in the moment I do a livre de artist is a series of 6 books,
Yeah,
and the cyclus of the core is a title,
yeah,
and each book has 32 double pages. That means 64 pages, and I have to make a selection of which print is the best.
mm,
So I make a double, so I'm around 130 leaves I need for one book.
mm,
And this is really a hard work, and I'm working mostly on one set of 6 a day,
mm,
so 6 hours,
mm,
and to clean and later the brushes and everything, and to make the colors. So for one set I'm working one day, so it's a long time.
yeah,
And this explains this cyclus of the core, explain microcosmos, macrocosmos, the beginning of the world, and then there comes the elements, and
mm,
comes the core as a cell, and everything is growing. Then comes the evolution, and then comes the transcendence, transformation.
mm-hmm,
So, and later on, everything goes back to the cosmos. So this is a very, and I'm produced already 2 books, and yeah, this is my project now.
yeah,
And before I did the platonic bodies, and
mm,
I think everything needs time and has a time. I start with my platonic bodies, um, 2018, and you see
yeah,
the time is running. You see them still in your studio,
Mm.
and you think now is the time to finish them.
Yeah.
And and all my paintings, there starts first of all with a gold ground, then comes until 3 or 5 or 7 different layers of oil colors on top.
Yeah.
And so every painting has many, many layers, like a skin, you know. And so that's a philosophy in my paintings. So you start with gold, like the gold panel paintings, very traditional, and gold stays for God or for richness, and then comes the different layers. So it's a long process. I have 40 paintings in my studio where I'm still working on. It's
Mm.
They are not finished in 1 week, so
Yeah.
there needs time. Yeah, and now, but I'm now very happy. Yeah, thanks Corona, I had the time to finish them, and yeah. So yeah, I finished them. They're very nice, No
That's
time pressure. You can paint and think about it and again. Yeah.
are the pieces on your website or
Oh,
Instagram?
they're coming now. Very
Okay.
soon in the next days. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Now I think on Instagram. No, on my website. Still, yeah. I put them last week on my website too. Yeah.
Uh,
So I also the photographer came and we made some photos with them. Yeah,
mm,
last week. Yeah.
cool. What's your website?
It's heikedine.gunther.com. So very easy.
Okay.
Also, my Instagram is just Heikedine Gunther. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah,
Okay. So it's pretty much the same as your Instagram, but with a
yeah, yeah.
dot com.
Yes, yes, yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that's easy to remember. Okay, cool. So, what are your plans for when all of this is blown over?
You want to really to know it the true.
Yes.
I would like to go to a party to take ecstasy for 3 days dancing or
Yeah.
something strange, something
Yeah.
outstanding. So it's really
Yeah.
something um, exploding.
Yeah. Yes.
So
Yes.
it's
Yeah.
something, yeah. I don't know. Or maybe hiking. Now I could go hiking on the mountains and to cry or to laugh. I don't know.
Yeah.
You have to feel yourself. So I don't know. It's yeah.
Yeah. I saw like a funny video on Instagram, and neighbors on their balconies were attached wine glasses on bamboo sticks,
Ah, yeah.
and they were just sharing champagne through from with
Yeah,
bamboo
yeah. I saw
sticks.
it too. I saw it.
Oh, that was, yeah. I thought that was quite funny. So,
Yes. Yeah. I don't have neighbors here. I'm just here in the mountains,
yeah,
in a farmhouse.
yeah.
And there are only cows around me in the moment. Before
Okay,
there goes up to the Alps, they are
yeah,
not here around, and they have the bells, bling
yeah,
bling bling, and
yeah.
it's yeah.
Okay. Do you all your food? Do you grow all your own food?
No, I wish, but in
Okay.
a normal, but I mean, you know how much time it needs? A long time, and
Yeah, of course.
love
Yeah.
and passion and everything.
Yeah.
No, I did a lot. Yeah. This year I have the time. I
Mm,
have the time
mm,
and I stay in the garden
yeah.
and work and make salad, carrots, onions.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Well, I really like your work. It looks really deep. I could. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah. So.
core. I mean, if
Yeah.
everybody, I wish me that everybody takes a seed into the earth. So, and to see what kind of power is and potential is in this little seed inside
Yeah.
or core, and
Yeah.
they can build a big tree. They start
Yeah.
just like this tiny thing, and
Yeah.
also something what we eat, or also yeah, how we came. So
Mm.
yeah,
Yeah, it's very fascinating. Like so many different seeds grow into so many different things.
yeah,
So it's interesting.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, natural design.
So it's really, yeah, it's fantastic, huh?
Yeah,
Evolution.
definitely. Definitely. Now, I guess now's a great opportunity to plant your seed in your mind,
Yeah, my
So,
seed in my mind and my seed in my heart,
yeah.
and
Yeah,
also the seed in your inner self. I mean,
definitely.
no, it's also the chance for people who you cannot go to the coiffure, you cannot go to glue your nails, you cannot go to cosmetic to make some injections or for something. You have to come back to yourself. You have to
Yeah.
concentrate of your inner beauty.
Mhm.
Not outside. I mean, with the uh, Instagram too, or whatever, or Facebook. Oh, I'm so beauty, and I mean, they're the master in how you say, to make the how you say,
Photo manipulation.
Photoshop, and
Yes. Photoshop.
so,
Yep.
yeah, that's not the reality.
Yeah.
So now, please come back to the reality. Come to yourself.
Definitely.
I mean, that's the
Yes.
message of my core. Come to
Yeah.
yourself. Everything is
Yeah.
in yourself.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
yeah, we
No,
are,
definitely. I've been.
yeah.
What's that?
Hmm?
What was that, sir? What
No,
did you say?
no, 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 nothing.
No, no, because I've been contacting Instagram models to interview them on the podcast to see how they're dealing with it because it's quite interesting to see Instagram models um, posting shots,
Mm,
previous shots they've taken, but we all know they're in the house right now, like everyone else.
mm.
So it's funny how I feel some people are in denial and you know because they're
Yeah,
trapped in their house, but they're still posting images of shots of them in the beach and stuff like that.
yeah, it's so
But what's going on with you
boring.
now?
It's
People
so
want to know
boring.
what's,
I mean,
yeah,
yeah, I had the same experience. Sent also from people from the art world, sending some from the last years all party photos, and I
yeah,
just gave a comment, and now,
yeah,
how you
yeah,
know? I mean,
yeah,
come
yeah,
back to the reality. Wake up,
yeah,
uh,
yeah, definitely,
wake up,
definitely,
oder?
definitely, definitely. Yeah, that's the whole purpose of this
And look in
podcast
the
anyway.
mirror. I mean, and
Of course.
accept yourself. I
Hmm.
mean, however you are,
Yeah,
you have your inner beauty,
of course,
and
definitely. Yeah.
show it,
Hmm.
or work on it.
Yeah,
The seed is there.
of course. Yeah. No, it's interesting talking to you. Yeah, I like. Yeah, you're very deep. Seriously. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah. Have you been to London before?
oh yeah, yeah. Of course, my husband, he's an art dealer for medieval books. So he is, and so he's exhibiting the frieze.
Yeah.
And of course, I know Sotheby's and Christie's, all these museums, and also the fair. Also my daughter, she's living in London,
Oh,
so of course I know. Time and from Basel, there are many flights every day to London. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, it's good. It's good. It's good. Yeah. Yeah. I would like to travel more myself.
Yeah,
So.
but now it can go just by, I don't know, Google
Yeah.
Earth.
Yeah. Google Earth. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's so interesting, I think. Yeah. I mean, with Michael Jackson, for an example, in the 80s, there was one world, one family, and
Yeah.
the borders are breaking down, and
Yeah.
we are not one world, no?
Mm,
And now we are coming back. It's so every country, we have now borders again, and everybody is now concentrate more for themselves anymore. I mean, it's open. This is how you say it's a rhythm. Yeah, it's a rhythm of life or evolution.
mm,
So now
mm.
it's coming back.
Yeah.
More
Yeah.
concentrate. And I mean, if Corona, the virus is maybe more or less away, I mean, but the economy, how will be the economy?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's not a dream where you wake up on the 5th of May and
Mm.
everything is coming back. It's
Yeah. 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 Apparently, like in another 3 weeks, everything's gonna settle down
yeah.
according to the
And
government.
later, I mean, if also there will be if we yeah the politics and everything we have to react of that.
Mm.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I think 2020 has been an interesting year, and it's gonna continue to be an interesting year. Loads
Yeah,
of public.
2020. I can really remember I was in the mountains, and for Sylvester every Sylvester, I put one record for myself, a wish record, and
Yeah.
so I put them,
Mm.
and I was like, oh, let's be the like in the 20s, a very active year.
Mm.
And I mean, that's what we have now. I mean, this is something I had no idea about what's really going on in 1920. But
Yeah.
I'm thinking we go in this recession. So,
Mm.
and it's interesting also for artists now. I mean, what's the order of artists? It's the um, or what's our work. It's to react and reflect. Yeah, reflecting about what's going on and react. And and to feel sensitive what's going on with us, and what can we how you say yeah reflect about with artwork, what
Yeah.
we do, what people see later on, what's
Mm.
in this period.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Yeah,
It's like art is like it's really good at taking a snapshot of society.
yeah,
So yeah, art is very important, very important to capture something with your heart. Really, I feel art is capturing something with your heart. I know that sounds a bit cheesy, but that's what I think.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think art is really I mean, it's a challenge for every artist to
Mm.
do something now as a Zeitzeugen, I don't know, yeah, to produce something what's really, I mean, this time is now also interesting. Yeah.
It is super interesting.
And it's so funny about interesting. Last May there was the Biennale, and I had my shirt in the from the Biennale from
Yeah.
May last year,
Mm.
and there was you are living in an interesting time, and
Hmm.
I saw it yesterday in my studio because all this t-shirts I use for when I'm painting or something and thing. And I must really smile because yeah, we are living in an interesting time now.
Yeah, we are
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. We are living in an interesting time.
We are. We
Yeah,
are.
yeah,
This situation had just like me. I believe I'm a creative individual, and I just like to make things. And I had the idea to start this podcast.
Yeah.
ages ago. And as soon as this situation hit, I can't go out to meet new people. I can't go to events. I can't, you know, I can't even touch people on the
Yeah.
street.
It's a shame, huh?
So, so I felt like I had no choice but to make this podcast, to be totally honest. So,
Mhm.
yeah, I'm new to this, but I feel it's a necessary thing I had to do, to
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
meet people, talk to people, engage with people, learn from people, and hopefully other people that are watching this, they can gain something from it as well. So,
Yes. And I think this is so wonderful as a human. We find a way, and
yeah,
now we have this medium with the Skype and with online and everything. And
mm,
we have this medium. I mean, for 120 or for 100 years,
mm,
just maybe a phone or to write a letter. But
mm,
now, I mean, we can connect it, and we have a huge power. Yeah,
yeah,
we have to just to reincarnate in love and
mm,
in a positive thing, in a
yeah,
positive together.
definitely,
Important.
definitely, yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes, yeah,
That,
100%.
hmm?
You need to be positive in this situation. It's a very
Yeah.
important thing. You
We
have to be positive. So
only positive. It doesn't.
definitely,
That's the way. You know.
yeah, it is the
That's the
way.
way.
It is the way.
Only just to focus and
That's it. That's it. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Don't talk
So
like this now.
yeah, yeah,
No.
yeah. I feel this situation's made a lot of people more focused and sharp. You know,
I hope
because
so. I hope so. I
yeah,
hope so.
mm,
Yeah.
yeah. The
Yeah.
people I've been speaking to so far, like they just take obviously they got time. They have time. They have more time to focus, and you have a
Yeah.
choice to
Yeah.
create.
I think
So
if you talk, in the past, you talked to some galleries and, oh, I don't have time. Time is money. Yeah.
yeah,
So,
yeah,
what's going on here? You don't have time to talk with me?
yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, yeah,
Now, baby, you have the time. Huh?
yeah,
Think
yeah,
about. So it's
yeah.
time. Yeah. So
Pe-
time is a big present.
it is a big present, but yeah, it's a big present, and you have a choice. Everyone has the choice with their time.
Mm.
So yeah, yeah, okay.
You want to know what I'm reading, or
Yeah, what are you
what's your
reading?
next question,
Yeah,
or what do
yeah.
you want?
So yeah. Oh, yeah. Going through the talking points. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
what are you reading? What are you reading?
Yeah, I'm reading a lot. So around my bed there are many books, and for an example, here's the biography of Hilma of Klint.
Oh, hold it closer to the screen because it's blurry. Oh, okay. And what's this book about?
Yeah, it's about her life, and she was an artist, and she had in the Guggenheim Museum exhibition,
Yeah.
and also she was a friend of Emma Kunz. Emma
Okay.
Kunz, she had exhibition in the Serpentine Gallery with Hans Ulrich Obrist, and it's about also cosmos and light and colors. And for an example, maybe you know this here. This is the white
Yeah. Yeah.
and the black swan,
Yeah.
and yeah, he had also this here. It's so with light cosmos, and you see here also here the core. You
Oh, it's
need
blurry.
it's
It's
kind
blurry.
of aura
Oh,
around the
yeah.
holy. It's I think Saint Michael. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. That last picture was blurry. I couldn't see it. The last one you showed. The last image you presented to me, I couldn't see because it was blurry. I
You got it?
pulled it closer. Yeah, yes, I can see it. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So also very nice was this, but it's only black and white, and this has something really to do with my core. You see, it's the
Oh, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I can see the core right in the middle,
yeah.
center of the image. Okay. Oh,
Yes.
interesting. That's a nice book, actually.
Hmm? What? Sorry?
Oh, oh, that's an interesting. It's an interesting book. I like that book. Interesting book.
Yes, it's very good. I like it very much, and it's a really a nice and die Menschheit in Erstaunen versetzen means the humans to astonish, or I cannot but it's really about this cosmic thinking, microcosmos, macrocosmos, light, darkness, something, you know?
Mm,
So, yeah, it's
no,
very
that's a
good.
good. Nice.
And the other, he is also very good. It's Walter Russell.
Yeah.
And he gave all his information and his knowledge to Tesla. And he is really a genius. He was a architect. He was uh, um, a mysticer. He was an artist. He was a philosopher, and he also and it's yeah, how you can I say? He described also microcosmos, macrocosmos, and everything is in a big rhythm.
Mm.
And what, yeah, and this is something for my new project that I make now after my.
Closer. Push it closer. Down a bit. Oh, pull it back. Oh, I don't. Oh, it's not
Oh,
picking it up.
you got it
No,
now?
it's not picking. No, it's not picking it up. It's because of the blur of the background. It's
Oh,
affected.
okay.
But
Yeah. Or here, this maybe it's better.
yeah, I saw that one before. Close it. Yeah. Oh, back.
Yes, and
Yeah.
he is
Okay. Yeah.
really
There's perfect. That's cool.
he's American, and he was architecture, painter, philosopher, and so very good, and really to something to think about. Everything is in contact, you know. Everything is in contact together, and
Yeah.
it's a big net,
Yeah.
yeah, or something or circles,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Everything is connected.
and not
Yeah.
only in the material, not in material, also in how you say ghost, or
I get it. The wave, like the waves.
yeah, thinking,
Yeah.
you know, to
Thinking.
think of
Yeah.
somebody, and
Yeah.
one day later he sent you a message. Oh, I was also thinking on you, blah, blah, blah. And
Yeah.
I mean, you know, that's something also before we had this language or to talk. Um, we was had the knowledge
Mm.
to feel and to understand, to feel what other people think and feel too, you know.
Yeah.
And now we have the languages, and we lost this knowledge or this activities. Of course, with some people you have this, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Well.
So this
Yeah.
is something
Very very
also
interesting.
I'm this is some new things about also he's writing about Dualität. So
Yeah.
between light and darkness. And also Michelangelo, he worked with that in the Sixtinische Kapelle as a God separate light from darkness. And my idea for my next artwork will be, so I think that God create also the darkness. We need the darkness. We need this. So, like on the beginning when we start, I mean, the darkness. We need the night to relax. We need the dark time or bad time to how you say to feel the luck, and the happiness. So if you have always sunshine, you will be not happy if you have sunshine. Huh? So it's something, and I think God create both, so that you have also the choice between one and the other thing, and also to forgiven and to grow, with your unconsciousness. So it's everything. I think we need this other side, and so my next big installation will be something to do with light and darkness, and in between there are different a palette of light, white, gray to black. Yeah, and in every black is all up in black are all colors inside, and also in white.
It's lagging a bit.
In white is all colors are also reflect with light.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so what does it mean? So, and also black and white are not colors, by the way. Huh? So it's so the only black what's really black is Anish Kapoor with his black triangles. I don't know, in London I visit him in October in his studio, and so, and the black hole where you can get, and your eyes or your brain is trying to focus a space or a room, but you don't get it. Yeah. This is then black. Yeah.
Well, and stuff. Thanks for sharing your work, the books you're reading, and thanks for your time. And please, obviously, I'm glad you're well and healthy and
Yeah, and
staying safe.
everybody. Yeah.
Yeah,
Be
and
good,
everybody out there
healthy,
watching.
and
Yeah,
optimistic.
definitely stay optimistic and positive,
Yeah.
and
It's just a
and
detox.
just
It's a detox time.
yeah. I just I to be honest, I predict there's going to be like a massive party after this. You know, people not seeing each other. People not going to events or going to parties.
Yeah, I guess
I
this.
could predict there's gonna be like a massive party. Like yeah, yeah. I think there's gonna be like a massive party in the streets or some nuts. I don't know. I'm not. I think something nuts is gonna happen because a lot of people are a lot of people feel depressed with the lack of.
In this moment, I get a great idea. Maybe we have to do a vision. So everybody has a big balloon around them, and we are hundreds of people together in a balloon,
Yeah.
and just pushing together the balloon. You understand? So we are inside, and so we come together, and we feel each other, and we dub them, but we are not. Yeah, it's yeah. I don't know. I miss it too, and I have also my cat and my family, of course. But I miss
Yeah.
also the contact to other people.
Yeah. Yeah. Same here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thanks again for your time.
Yeah,
and
thank you.
and yeah, I'll let you know how. I'll send a link to when this is edited
Yes,
and posted on YouTube as well.
yes.
So, how do I say goodbye in your language? Can you teach me how to say goodbye?
Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiederlur
Avita
auf Wiederlurge?
Avita Log,
Auf Wieder au oder auf Wiedersehen.
oder
Ja,
Avita
oder or auf German it's auf Wiedersehen. Auf
Avita Sein.
Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen. Or
Avita
in
Sein.
Swiss German auf Wiederlurge. Auf Wiederlurge. Lurg. Auf Wiederlurge.
Okay. I know I didn't say it right. Avita Log.
Auf Wiederlurge.
Avita
Bye.
Log.
Thank you.
Bye.
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 Bye. And
Oh,
thank you
thank
for
you.
everything. Thank you.
Oh, it's okay. Oh, no problem. Take care.